How you doing today, Ms. Jennifer?
I'm good. How are you,
I'm
Luis?
doing great. Thank you for asking.
Good.
Thank you so much for being part of this. Really appreciate you for this. Thank you for your time. I just want to ask you a couple questions. Can you please explain to us a little bit of this package folder thing you got right
Sure,
here?
the community resource pamphlet?
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. So my role as a community resource liaison is to help anyone in need connect to resources. So whether that is someone who's uninsured
Gotcha.
and they need help getting insurance, I'll sit with them, go on the Medicaid website, help them get any kind of insurance that they could be eligible for. It could be someone might need utility or rental assistance. We'll try to find resources that can help them with that.
Sweet.
So what I do is I kind of do the legwork.
Okay.
I give them the information, here, try these agencies, here's an application. If they need help with an application, I certainly will sit with them and do that. But ultimately, they kind of have to make the calls and put the work in a little bit.
Okay.
I do follow up. Hey, how did those resources work for you? Were they able to help you? And they say, no, Jennifer, they didn't work out. Then let's come up with plan B.
Gotcha.
So let me get some other resources.
There you
Let's see what
go.
we can do with that.
How long you been doing this?
So this position is a new position. It's actually a grant position to the city. And Boulder City Hospital partnered with the city for this position, and it started March 6th.
Oh.
So I'm actually developing this program, the Community Resource Liaison Program.
Nice.
So a lot of it entails data collection too. What are the needs that we're seeing in the community? I'm tracking that. That might better assist what maybe needs to be implemented in the community to help people, or just give us an idea of what we're lacking,
Sweet.
in addition to helping people.
Was it hard? Was it hard at first when you first started your this experiment? You could say. Was it
Yeah,
hard?
it was sort of, I mean, I've been a social worker for almost 20 years. So, this is that community social worker role. I'm primarily a medical social worker, which is good because we have a lot of older adults in the area. So I can kind of help with some of the aspect of medical, why somebody might be falling, looking at the whole picture with that. So a little bit of my medical experience does come into that. But yes, it's developing a program, which is exciting, but I've never done that before.
Yeah.
So what tracking instruments are we using? Because I got to track the data and all
Gotcha.
that. So I've kind of been creating it along with the COO at the hospital, has been very helpful with me. She's got an IT chip to her, which
Okay.
I really don't, but she's helped me develop spreadsheets to help track the data.
Nice.
So yeah, it's so that the statistical part of it isn't really my wheelhouse, but I'm learning it.
So as I'm looking at this, I see here that you guys have hunger and food security, homelessness and housing,
Yes.
health access, substance and abuse,
Yep.
human trafficking, mental health. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot
So
to take
yeah,
in.
so it's basically just the resources.
Gotcha.
So I've had people call me. I'm struggling with substance abuse. It's not a common call because it's a hard topic and there's a lot of stigma with it. But what I can do is, hey, here's some detox centers. Here's some substance abuse treatment facilities, counseling, and I can give them the resources. Sometimes, you follow up with people, they don't answer their phone, they don't call you back, but I'm pretty persistent in trying to hunt
There you
people
go.
down.
Yeah,
And I've
good.
had people tell me, I haven't really looked into the resources yet, but I'm working on it, but I really appreciate you following up with me. People really appreciate that. I had someone recently tell me, I feel like you're the only one that really cares. And that was heartbreaking, but also made me feel like I'm doing my job.
Gotcha.
So,
Let's say, what's the pros of this, like for you? Like, what do you get happy when you help somebody out? Like, I get super happy when I get to help somebody out here.
yes, the wins.
Yeah.
And there aren't a lot, so you got to take what you can get. Again, sometimes the resources are lacking. No matter how many we try, some people say, Jennifer, I didn't meet the criteria for that, or they're out of funding. I'm hearing a lot of that. They're out of funding with this. So that can kind of be disheartening for me. But then there's the wins.
Right.
I helped a homeless gentleman get on Medicaid. Now he's got health insurance, he can go get his seizure meds.
There you go.
You know, I may not be able to get him into housing because the housing is very limited.
Yes.
But at least I can help in a little way, maybe help his life some. So I've got to try to take those wins as I can, even if it's just little.
Right. You're here, what, every Tuesday or twice a month?
Twice a month.
Twice a month?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. And then I also go to emergency aid
Awesome.
once a week, and then I'm going to be starting the library once a week. The library actually reached out to me and said that they are seeing a lot of families, seniors, and homeless people going there as a cooling station.
Yeah.
So they said we really could. I'm like, should I just come twice a month? They said we could really use you weekly. So
Nice.
I'm going to start incorporating that beginning this month.
Yeah, we're a cooling station ourselves. We do have a lot of homeless people come in here, but you know, we try to help as much as we can. I mean, I don't like to turn people away. Whenever we have our food pantry, I like to give them food from there, trying to help them out as best as I can. Toiletries, whatever we have available.
Very nice.
But you know, sometimes it's hard to keep them engaged because they're here for 1-2 days and then they'll be gone for, you know, who knows.
And that's very true. Like we've started homeless outreach, me and a paramedic. We go out once a week, Wednesday evenings, and we may see the same person every week. And then we may see the person 2 weeks in a row, and then we haven't seen them again.
Gotcha.
So I know it's a transient, you know, they may go into Vegas or Henderson for resources and then float back, but I completely get what you're saying. Sometimes it's just not consistent.
If you want to talk about your the program that you just talked about, that you and the paramedic just started, you're
Yep.
more than welcome to go ahead.
Yeah, we just started it, July 5th was our first outreach in that evening. So what are we going on, about 8 weeks now, I believe, if I'm calculating right. So what we're doing is we're just trying to have those encounters with the homeless individuals to build that rapport with them. And I think that was one homeless gentleman we've seen a few times. And he's starting to build trust with us, and I was able to get him on Medicaid. He met me at emergency aid. I enrolled him right onto Medicaid right there. And we do give care packages too, protein bars, socks, you know, water, and then we also have community resources. There's like a homeless pocket guide that we put in our care packages that has shelter, substance abuse, mental health. And every homeless individual we've encountered has been nothing but appreciative of us reaching out to them.
That's really nice, Ms. Jennifer. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Awesome. You want to talk about you personally, like what do you like to do? What do you like to do on weekends? How was your weekend? It was a 3-day weekend.
Yes, it was wonderful. I took a nap every day.
Good.
I took a 30-minute one day and an hour 2 days, and I
Good.
haven't done that in so long, so I needed the rest. But
That's a win-win.
yeah, it is. So
Good,
yeah,
good.
I just, I live here in Boulder City, so I care about the community. It's a lovely community. There's a lot of nice people. But me and my husband, we like to swim. We like to play with our dog. We like to see our grandson. So yeah, life's good.
What do you think about the new dog park they just opened up?
I haven't been there yet.
Oh.
I have not been there yet. So that's a good idea. Actually, our dog's a puppy.
Okay.
So we do need to kind of get him a little more socialized. He has been going to doggy daycare and he does very well. So we do need to get him to the dog park though.
Good.
Thanks for reminding me.
Anytime. Yeah. I mean, I'm hearing a lot of good things about the park. I don't have a dog myself, but just by them hearing all this good stuff, I want to get one for my girls, but
Right, you
Yeah,
should. They're awesome.
I don't think my landlord would like it at the moment, but it's okay.
Oh, yeah, maybe a little.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk about my
That's okay.
landlord.
That's okay.
Well, Ms. Jennifer, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for the interview. You're awesome. Thank you for everything you do for the community.
Well, thank you for having me and letting me set up shop here twice a month. You guys are awesome here at the Senior Center.
Thank you.
You have a great supervisor with Victoria. She's amazing, always accommodating, always responsive. You have no idea how much I appreciate her responsiveness. And then just, allowing me to be here and help whoever I can help.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the
All
time.
right, thanks. Appreciate it.
Good. Awesome.
All right. Thanks, Louise.
Anytime. And as soon